everyone, it's Purcell. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of an instructional makeup tutorial. I'm going to be talking about the all the products I use and why I use them. And I'm not really sure what kind of makeup look I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with it and see what I feel like doing when I get to my eyeshadow and everything, and I hope you guys like it. So, I'm going to start with my primer, and right now I'm using it's a Peter Thomas Roth primer. It's Skin to Die For. This is a sample. This is not the actual size. I got it as a sample from Sephora. They have a makeup box, kind of like Ipsy and BoxyCharm, and I've been getting that. And I really like the first box I got, and I really love this. This is kind of it's kind of like a, you know how the Smashbox filters and everything I use. It's kind of like that, but it's not as a lot of them are really silicone-y, and this one's not. It's kind of different looking. It's kind of nude colored, and I don't know what. It's just different than a lot of the other primers that I've used. And it's not like a lotion. It's another mattifying and blurring primer. And I'm just gonna put this. I put my primers everywhere. I know some people put their primer only in this area on your teen zone and everything, but I put them everywhere. It's what works for me most. And this makes your skin really soft, and I love how it feels. I have a lot of texture because of all my acne, and this helps make it not as rough and not as uneven looking. And I really like that. And then I'm going to go with my foundation. I'm using my Nyx Total Control Foundation Drops. And I really like this foundation. It's really liquidy. You see, it's crazy. But I just usually drop it on my face and I blend it out. And the reason why I like this foundation is because it's really full coverage. I didn't expect it to be with how liquidy it is. You can hear it. It's crazy. And they have a really good shade range. I'm going to put it on, and you guys will see what it looks like. I just kind of put this everywhere. It doesn't dry out really quickly, so I like putting it everywhere and then blending it out. I'm just going to blend out what I have on now. And this foundation is buildable, so you can only use a little bit and spread it around, and you can have a lighter coverage look if you want. Or if you use a lot of it, like I do, and you can cover everything. Alright, now I'm going to do concealer, since I have all my foundation on. Alright, and I'm using the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and it's a little jar. It's kind of like, I think it's a NARS Pro Matte Concealer. I forget what it's called, but I know Nikki Tutorials loves it, and she uses it, and this is similar, but it's NYX, and it's a lot cheaper, and it's still in a jar. And I really like it. It's really full coverage, and I just put it everywhere. Under my eyes. I like to put my foundation out more. Gives you more of a wider, I guess what I've gotten for everyone else watching tutorials of people do that is it gives you more of a wider look and makes your cheekbones more obvious. going to put it everywhere else I feel like I need it, and then I'm going to put my powder on. Alright, now I'm going to put my powder on, and I use Coty Airspun powder. I really like this powder. I know a lot of people think that it gives too much flashback, but I haven't really gotten that. The reason why you use powder over your foundation, your concealers, everything, so when you don't, it's just gonna, it helps it set, it helps it stay on your face. When it's more matte, it's not just gonna slide around all over the place because it has nothing keeping it there. It's just not gonna stay on, and it doesn't look as good. So I'm done with that powder. I also use Wet n Wild. I use a lot, you can't even see what it is anymore. But I use Wet n Wild bronzer, but you see how pale it is? It's not really bronzer. I use as a regular face powder. It's just like a tiny bit darker than my actual skin color, but I like using this because it's like a tiny bit, little bit shimmery, and I like how it makes your skin look. And it also has sunscreen in it, so that's good. But it looks really nice. It makes, after putting all the foundation and powder on and everything, it looks your face, it looks everything look more like skin, I guess, but that's how I feel about it when I use it. But you see, it's a bronzer, it's not really doing anything. But it's just a little bit shimmery, and I love how it looks, and my highlighter looks really good on it. And I like it. And it also has sunscreen. It's also better when you have sunscreen on. It's really good for more summer makeup looks because it's shimmery, it looks really good, and it also has sunscreen. It helps set your makeup more. Your makeup's not going anywhere when you're using it. Now I'm going to put on my highlighter, and I use a brand, I don't know if you guys would have heard of it, it's called Dirty Little Secret Makeup. And this highlighter is a baked highlighter, and it's called Bellini. I'm pretty sure. But it's really pretty. It's kind of like a pinkish, it's not really a blush, but it's not super pink when you put it on your face, and it's just a really pretty highlighter. And it also counts as blush. Just a little bit. I don't really like wearing blush. Put it. You see how pretty? Oh my god. This is one reason why I like using a powder, because it's already a lot shimmery, a little bit shimmery, and it's really smooth. It's really finely milled, so it looks really good when you put your highlighter over it. I just kind of put this all over my cheekbones and on my brow bone a little bit. Alright, and I'm using an e.l.f. highlighting brush. You can find these at Walmart. e.l.f.'s brushes are all over the place, so they're pretty easy to find. There we go. And put a little bit there. Alright, now we can do my eyebrows. And find my eyebrow stuff really quick. Alright, now I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows before I put any of my brow pomade on them. This helps get all of the other stuff you've been covering it in, like foundation and powder and everything. It's easier to put on your actual brow product you're going to be using. I'm getting my brush. And I'm going to be using NYX Tame Frame Brow Pomade in the color Espresso. And it's kind of like the Anastasia Dip Brow. I haven't used Anastasia before. This is cheaper, so this is usually what I use. And it works really good for me. This is like the only one I've ever used, but I really like how it works and what it does to my brows. The reason why I use a brow pomade is because it kind of just, it's a darker color and color and everything and make a better shape. Not better. I can make the shape I want for my eyebrows when I want to. And instead of like using an eyeshadow, it keeps your brows in place. You don't need to worry about them fading off or getting rubbed off or anything when you're touching your face during the day. Alright, and I dig it. And I'm not doing anything crazy in my brows today, so that's just what I'm going to be doing. You brush it out a little more to make sure it doesn't look like you're just drawing on. And I already brushed out my other eyebrow, so I'm going to get more of the brow pomade stuff. And do that same to my other brow. I'm basically just following my actual brow shape, but I'm just darkening the places. Making the shape more obvious. And I was thinking about doing eyeliner today, but I don't really have a good eyeliner right now. I lost my good one, so I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to do this dark purple. It's not really dark purple. I'm going to use this shade right here. That one. And this is the shade Sky Dancer. I'm going to be using the shade Sky Dancer. I'm using it as an eyeshadow. It's kind of like an eyeliner. And I'm not going to do a wing. This isn't really going to be an eyeliner. I'm just putting it on there so it looks a bit more finished and not just blended out and crazy. like this. So this looks a little better than how this is just blended out and unfinished, and this is a little more clean looking. You can do the same on the other eye. Like that. Alright, now I'm going to be putting another shade under my eyes. Find a good one. I have a lot of brushes, I had to look for them. Sorry. And I'm using another e.l.f. eyeliner. This is an eye crease brush, but I usually use this for under my eyes. And I'm not sure what shade I'm going to use in my under eye. I was going to do something different. I'll go with the color Flutterby. This is one of my crease colors. I'm just going to put it under here. I'm going to blend it out with the other one. This highlighter and the eyeshadow looks really good together though. I love how this is a little bit pink and this the eyeshadow is, and it all just looks really cute together. And we're doing the same on the other eye. Alright, so now we're pretty much done. I just need to do my lips and my mascara, so for lips, I'm going to do, I use a lot of NYX makeup. I'm going to use a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It's basically liquid lipstick in the color Stockholm. I think this will look nice with it. It's kind of nude-ish, pinkish color. I think it'll look cute with everything else. I'm gonna put it on. I love the way these smell. They smell really good. I don't know what they smell like exactly, but they smell really happy. I got it on my nose. It's okay. And this, I really like this liquid lipstick. It's not really liquid. It's kind of weird. It's like a cream, like it's called Soft Matte Lip Cream. It does dry down. It takes a little while though, so I think it's good if like you're a beginner, you don't know what you're doing with liquid liner, liquid lipsticks yet, because it takes a while to dry, and you can get it to look how you want it to look before it dries out. It's easier to deal with. Again, I have the mirror in your guys' way, I'm sorry. I think that was good enough for now. Now I'm going to do my mascara and I'll be done. I'm using the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express mascara. I really like this one. It's probably my favorite. The brush looks like this. It's kind of wider. The same thing on the other eye. Alright, so we are done with this video. So I hope you guys like it. I really like it. I think it looks really cute. And it was nice to talk in a video. I haven't talked for a while, so I enjoyed it. And I hope you guys like it, and have a nice day. Thank you.